If you want something, I know a lot of people love their pasta, and when they think of raw food, they think they're never going to be able to have pasta again. So this is a really good alternative, and it's also gluten-free if you have any gluten intolerances. So this little item is really awesome, actually. It's similar to a peeler, but it's got jagged edges, so it actually will julienne the vegetables for you and make them into like fine little strips. I'll show you, so that it's more like a noodle. Anyway, you're going to do that with your entire zucchini. You can also peel the skin off of the zucchini before you begin if you prefer that texture, but I like to keep this peel because it actually has a lot of nutrients and vitamins in the peel. So you'll just do that to your entire zucchini until you're pretty much down to the seeds. And once you've done that, you're gonna have all these little strips of zucchini. And you can throw those in a bowl. And you can add plenty of other vegetables. Zucchini is the best one to use because it actually has more of a texture similar to pasta than any other vegetable. Carrots are really good though too if you want a few different textures in there, so I'll do the same thing with the carrot. So you can also use squash or any kind of even sweet potato would be good. So you have your mix of vegetables in there, and then if you want to make a kind of a tangy, spicy pad thai sauce is my favorite. I'm going to use cashews for this recipe, but again, you can use any type of seed or nut of your preference. So I'm just going to dump everything in the blender. I have the cashews, some fresh ginger, just about a ½ inch to an inch, and then I'm going to do a lot of garlic again, so probably about 5 or 6 cloves. And that's all up to you. If you want less garlic, use less garlic. I'm going to use lemon juice for this, about a ½ cup. You can also use lime juice. It's really good. It gives it more of an exotic flavor. And then I'm going to use, instead of sea salt, I want a little more liquid in the sauce, so I'm going to use either Bragg's liquid aminos or namashoyu, which they're basically the same thing. It's just an unpasteurized alternative to soy sauce. So I'm going to dump, again, about a ½ cup in there. So there's no water in this recipe, it's all just either the namashoyu or Bragg's and lemon or lime juice. And then a little bit of maple syrup just to take some of the edge off of the tang and saltiness. So like a tablespoon of maple syrup or your sweetener of choice. And then I'm just going to blend that all together until it's creamy. Sauce is nice and smooth now, and you're just going to pour however much you'd like over there. Really, you know, a few tablespoons is fine for this amount, but if you want a bigger meal, maybe you'll do your whole zucchini and a few carrots, so depending on how much you want. The sauce, because of the Bragg's or the namashoyu, is actually going to soften the vegetables, so again, if you let this marinate for a few minutes, it doesn't need that long, like 5 or 10 minutes. You're going to get nice soft vegetables that is going to be more like a pasta, and you can actually twirl it with a fork. But it's great. Spicy pad thai.